guys, it's Z. Welcome back to the channel. Firstly, let me just apologize because I haven't been posting for a while. It's been over a month since I posted the last video. It's literally just life. Because of lockdown, we've had to homeschool, and I was never ready. I was never ready for the whole homeschool situation. But we found a little routine. Our family's on track. So going forward, I will be posting regularly. I'm going to try at least post once a week, probably on the weekends. So either a Saturday or a Sunday, because that's just easier for me. So as you can see by the title of this video, we're going to be talking about YouTube monetization, and specifically to South African context, because that's where I am. Three things really that you need to know about YouTube if you're interested in starting a YouTube channel and you want to know how to get it monetized, because I think most of us aren't doing this just because we're bored, or even if you are bored and you do enjoy doing it, it is nice to make a little bit of extra money. So my channel got monetized about 3 months ago, which was at the end of April, beginning of May, I think. No, it was beginning first week of May. That's when I got monetized. And there's a few things to know, just so you find out or you guys are aware of what to do, because there's a lot of information out there, but it's literally just three things that you need to know. First thing is you need to have a Google AdSense account. You literally just type into your browser Google AdSense, load in your details. It's similar to sort of loading or getting an email address. It's those types of questions. Make sure your address is correct. That's one thing. I don't think I even checked my address, and because if you've got like a Gmail account or any sort of Google account, they will have whatever address that you initially had. That's important because once you do get monetized, Google AdSense, or once you reach a threshold, the threshold for South Africa is 1,000 Rand. So once you've made at least 1,000 Rand, Google AdSense will then send you a letter to your address. The letter has a PIN. It's to verify your address. So you want to make sure that that address is correct so that you do receive the PIN, because they won't release payment up until you verify your address. So double check that address, because it's going to be whatever address that you initially put in when you got your first Google account. And if you're like me, I've moved probably 2 or 3 times since my initial Google account. So I hadn't checked that. My address was incorrect, but that's a whole nother story. Let me know down below if you guys are interested in finding out, because I had to navigate a lot with Google AdSense, because it was during the lockdown period. They didn't even send, or they supposedly sent the letter. I didn't receive it because our postal service isn't working, but I'll make another video about that. Right, so that's the first thing, is a Google AdSense account. Make sure you've got that. It takes a few minutes to start, and then you would link that to your YouTube channel. That's how they'll pay you. Okay, so if you've got the Google AdSense, that's done. Next thing is you need 1,000 subscribers. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it really is. It's really hard to sort of get people on the bandwagon to subscribe when you're a smaller channel. What I've noticed is the more subscribers you have, it's sort of like the more people are galvanized to subscribe to your channel, and like it's really tough. But the only way to do it is to literally ask. So on every video like this, you tell people, please subscribe to my channel. It's the little red subscribe button. Click on that. It's free. That's another thing I realized, even with people in my own life, like my friends, family members, you tell them, please subscribe to my channel. They don't do it. Why? Because they don't know that it's free. So let them know it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. There's nothing you have to fill out. Literally, once you click on subscribe, it's done. So make sure you're asking people to subscribe to your channel. And also, I think sometimes it's not always going to be, oh, if you're like I'm not that sociable where I know 5 million people. I probably know 20 people that I could ask. So be involved on YouTube. Like what do I mean by that? Comment on people's videos, interact with other people on YouTube, because the YouTube community is very supportive. I can't tell, I think I've subscribed probably to 3 or 4 people just because they commented on my videos. So if somebody makes a comment that I think is funny or interesting, I'll normally click on their profile and check them out. If I see that they've got a channel, I'll subscribe just to support. It costs me nothing. It's just, yeah, so be involved in the YouTube community. They're super supportive. And yeah, interact with other YouTubers. That's a good way to sort of get yourself out there. So yeah, you need 1,000 subscribers. And the last thing, which I think is the most difficult thing, is you need 4,000 watched hours. Like, what is that literally? So 4,000 watched hours is 240,000 minutes watched. So that means when people click on your videos, they have to watch for 240,000 minutes. That is a lot. It's very difficult. And think about it in terms of you. When you're watching a video, do you normally make it past a minute or 2 minutes per video that you watch? Unless it's really engaging, generally most people don't. People will click on a video, watch for 30 seconds and be out. So I found that the best way or the easiest way to sort of make that 240,000 minutes is to make longer videos. So yes, there are people who will still click on for 30 seconds and be out, but for the people who do sort or who are, and there'll be a few people who watch till the end, but for the people who are like in that in-between bracket, a lot of people will sort of maybe watch halfway through a video to get the gist of what a video is about. Those are the people I'm talking about. So if you're making a video that is 3 minutes long, if the average person watches half of a video, that's only 1.5 minutes. If you're making a 10-minute long video and somebody watches half the video, they've watched for 5 minutes. That's much better. So try, and obviously you don't want to in the beginning make an hour-long video because you don't, I still don't feel like I can make an hour-long video because I don't have an audience that's big enough, or I don't feel like I've garnered a loyalty base that's long enough to watch me for an hour. Excuse me. It's just a flu, guys. Yeah, it's not the Rona. So yeah, once you feel like you've got an audience that can watch you longer, then make it longer. But I think to make maybe 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes is a good space to start. And yeah, 10 to 15 minutes. And the nice thing is, once you are monetized, if your videos are longer than 10 minutes, then YouTube allows you to have an advert in the middle of the video as opposed to just at the beginning. So that basically doubles your income. So instead of a video maybe making 2,000 Rand, it can make 4,000 Rand because there was an advert at the beginning and in the middle. Note to self. Okay, so those are the 3 things you need. One other tip that I can give, which I think is something I would have liked to see or hear in other people's videos, because I did do quite a bit of research. If you guys are interested in finding out how payment works, because I've done a ton of research in terms of how CPM works, what is CPM, how you get paid, how much you get paid for what, let me know and I'll drop another video probably next week. So yeah, let me know in the comments. I'll check out the comments. If there is interest, then I'll make another video about exactly how you get paid. If you want to know how much I got paid and how all of that works, let me know and I'll do a video on that. And then yeah, what was one more thing is, when it comes to how do you start your channel, don't, and this sort of like, it like messes with, we've all been taught that in order to make money, you have to spend money, right? I think for YouTube, the opposite applies. I came in, because I tried, like I knew I wanted to do a channel, and I was like, okay, let me find out what I need. And all the videos I check on tell me I need a camera, I need lights, I need a tripod, I need, yeah, there's a whole bunch of things you need. And you don't really need them. Look, they would be nice. I would be making better videos. So what do I mean? This video that you are currently watching and every other video that I've made have been made on my Samsung J5. It's 4 years old, by the way. I have a 4-year-old phone, and that's the phone that I'm using to shoot this video. It didn't make sense to me for me to go spend 10 to 15,000 rand, which is what because I checked on how much cameras cost. They're normally between 10 to 15,000 rand for a really good camera. I'm not spending 15,000 rand when I have 0 subscribers. I have 0 guarantee that anyone will subscribe. There are a lot of channels that never get monetized. So I would say don't spend money up until a point. So I made it clear in my head that I won't spend any money until I start receiving money from YouTube, because what am I going to do? Like, I'm not a photographer. What am I going to do with a 15,000 rand camera if I'm not making money from YouTube? So use your phone. Most people have a phone or a laptop or an iPad or something with a camera. Use that. That's what I'm using. Yes, I know the quality is not great, but you can still see me. I don't have a microphone. I'm just speaking a little bit loudly. Those are things. You need a microphone. You don't. I know the quality is not good in terms of sound, but I'm in the bathroom. That's another thing. In terms of lighting, find a room in your house that's brighter. It's normally the bathroom. Mine is the bathroom. The sound in the bathroom also carries, I think, a bit better. So start where you are. Don't pressurize yourself. Don't spend money unnecessarily. And all the best. Hopefully I've answered your questions. If you've got any extra questions, list them down below. If it's too long for me to answer in the comments, then I'll definitely make another video about whatever you guys have to ask. All the best. Have a good one. Mwah.